We made it. We made it into another year. I'm so grateful. 2023 was rough. It was a very rough year. I think probably one of the hardest years that I've had has been on the road. I didn't think I was going to make it into 2024, but I am here and I am smiling today. I wanted to start the year off with a cooking video. I know that you guys love my cooking videos, so I wanted to start the year off with a traditional New Year's meal. I do have some other videos that I filmed last year. I'm going to drop those videos after this one. I have quite a few videos coming your way, but I wanted to start the New Year's off with a traditional New Year's dinner. I am making neck bones and rice, black-eyed peas, cabbage, sweet potatoes, and I'm going to make some cornbread. My recipe is a healthier version of this traditional meal. I'm not adding any fat bags or bacon, any of that to my black-eyed peas. This is a healthier way of enjoying this traditional meal. I restarted my weight loss journey back in August 2023. I'm down 40 pounds. To lose those 40 pounds, I walked. I wanted to lose my weight naturally. Didn't want to take any weight loss pills, have surgery. I wanted to lose the weight the natural way. So I started walking 10 miles a day, 5 miles in the morning, 5 miles in the afternoon, and I would do that a couple of days out of the week. And then November 1st, I started walking 10 miles before 10 o'clock. It was easier for me to get those miles in the morning versus breaking up my day, having to shower twice a day. New walking goal that I have, and that's 100 miles a month. I am committing to 100 miles a month for the year. That's 5 miles a day, 5 days a week, which is easy to do. I do plan on still walking 10 miles most days. I wanted to commit to 100 miles a month. Share with me in the comments some of your goals that you have set. I will share more of my goals as I post more videos, but I wanted to share that. I am going to start this meal. I'm going to start with the neck bones, the black-eyed peas, and then I will cook the rest of my ingredients. I only have a 2-burner stove, so there's only so much that I can do. For my black-eyed peas, I'm going to season them with some salt and some black pepper. I'm cooking those in the slow cooker on high, so it should take about 2 hours for them to cook. And if you want to speed up the cooking time, I highly recommend that you soak your beans overnight, or you soak them for 4 to 6 hours before you cook them. So I already have it on high, and that is cooking. Then for my neck bones, I'm going to season my neck bones with some salt and pepper. For my black-eyed peas, I'm going to add some salt and pepper once they get done. And I'm also going to add some onions once I chop those up. Add a generous amount of seasoning to your neck bone. Comment below. Tell me, what did you cook for New Year's? Do you cook traditional meals? I don't. It's been years since I cooked traditional meals like black-eyed peas. I grew up eating black-eyed peas. My aunts, my cousins, my mom, they would all cook it for the new year. Black-eyed peas is supposed to bring you good luck. The year that I had last year, I need all the luck that I can get. So I am cooking some black-eyed peas. I wanted smoked neck bones. The town that I'm staying in, they don't have smoked neck bones. I was surprised that I was able to find regular neck bones. Neck bones, you want to cook those until they're tender. So I'm gonna let them cook for probably about an hour and a half. So I got the neck bones cooking, black-eyed peas, my rice. I'm going to go ahead and cut up my onions, add that to my neck bones, and I'm going to add some onions to my black-eyed peas, and then I will come back and cook the cabbage and the sweet potato. So I got my onions added. I'm going to let this cook for about 2 hours. I'm going to let the black-eyed peas cook for 2 hours. The neck bones probably take about 1.5 hours to 2 hours. The rice is only going to take about 20 minutes. Then I come back, cook the cabbage and the sweet potatoes. I started editing the first half of this video and forgot to start my timer, but I think the rice been cooking for probably about 20 minutes. The neck bone's the same, about 25 minutes. I'm going to, what time is it? 4:45. So I need to make sure I keep track of time, because once I start editing, I forget what time it is. So I'm going to do a little bit more editing and then hop back in the kitchen and cook the cabbage and the sweet potatoes. Yeah. Oh, everything smells so good and I am hungry. I'm just hoping those black eyed peas are done by the time everything else is done. I probably should have put those on about 30 minutes sooner, but I did not. I'm working hard to stay on top of my videos this year. Something that I've done is not commit to anything other than my Alaskan cruise, which is in August. I am not participating in any camping events or anything else, so that I can be more consistent with my videos and so that I can work on some other things that I have going on, which I'm really excited to share with you guys. What I've done is offload all of my footage, and I've already started chopping up the video and edit while my food cooks. Look at your girl, she's working hard. I want to be consistent this year. I hate to even speak it because it's just been that crazy. Like I mentioned, I didn't even think I was going to make it into this year, but I did. Just a lot last year that was going on, but I'm here. Yeah, I made it. So yeah, so while the food is cooking, I am editing the first half of this video, and then I finish cooking the rest of my meal. All right, the rice is done, so I turned it off. The neck bones are still cooking. I've got to look at my timer to see what time I started these neck bones. I'm curious, for those of you that eat neck bones, do you prefer smoked neck bones or regular neck bones? I personally like smoked. They taste a lot like smoked turkey, which I love, but it's all I can find in the store. So comment below and tell me, smoked or regular? With the smoked neck bones, they have a lot more flavor than the traditional neck bones. So you got to add more seasoning. They're good, but I do prefer smoked neck bones. There is a link in the description box below to all of my kitchenware. I am going to cook these potatoes in the air fryer, and then I'm going to cook my cabbage on this burner here. I wish you guys could smell this. It smells so good. Oh, it smells good. And I am hungry. It's almost 5:30. Yeah, I should have cooked these black eyed peas probably about 30 minutes before I cook everything else. You guys see how dark it is outside? It's only 5:20 and it is dark. I don't like this time change. I don't. I've added some water and butter, just a small teaspoon of butter to my skillet. And then I'm going to season my cabbage with some salt and pepper. And then I'm going to add the rest of those onions to my cabbage. And that's it. So once I get this cabbage on, I'm going to throw my sweet potatoes in the air fryer. If you want to spice up your cabbage, you can add some jalapenos or even jalapeno juice. You can add some bell peppers. I'm adding onions. I didn't want to move the van, so I'm using what I have. I would have added some bell peppers to it for sure, but I'm using what I have. I almost forgot the onions. So I can get those in there. I'm gonna let that heat up for a few minutes before I add in the sweet potatoes. It's been a while since I cooked a feast in this van. I didn't cook for Christmas because I was under the weather. I had a really bad sinus infection and an ear infection. So I did not cook. I did not have a voice for 2 weeks. Going through all of that, I lost my voice. I didn't do any cooking or filming. I lost some weight. That was the only good part about being sick. I lost some weight. I hate that I was down, had so much stuff that I wanted to do, but I couldn't do anything. My body was like, nope. Not gonna happen. Once I get these potatoes in the air fryer, I bring you guys over, give you a closer look at the other foods that's cooking. Isn't it amazing that you can pretty much do everything in a van that you can do in a sticks and bricks home? I'm limited on space, but I'm still able to cook a feast in my van. So those potatoes will take probably about 15 minutes to cook. And then we got the cabbage going. It's cooking down because it was coming out of the skillet. And I had to use the lid that I had on the neck bones for the cabbage. Those are cooking. I'll fix that in just a second. And those black-eyed peas, they're taking a minute. Those black-eyed peas have a minute to cook, so I may be sampling some of my other foods while I wait on them black-eyed peas to get done. Because I am hungry. Where are we at? Almost 5:40. Stomach is growling. Hungry. For breakfast this morning, I had oatmeal. Well, I'll talk to you guys about that when I do my weight loss update video. Yeah, I will. And then I'll share with you my new weight loss goals. I was editing my video and I'm overcooking my potatoes. Those are done. Turn that off. Check on the cabbage. Ooh, it's cooking down nicely. Okay. Let's see, let's check on these neck bones again. Yeah, they need to cook a little bit longer. And I'm not even going to look at these black-eyed peas because I know they are not done. I may have to reheat. I'm sorry. I may have to reheat everything because I really like to eat all of this together. I want the complete meal. So I may have to reheat it. All right. I'll let that finish cooking. I'm gonna go edit. I'm multitasking today. Oh, you know what? I just remembered. I need to cook some cornbread. So I'm gonna do that after this cabbage get done because I need the skillet for that because I'm gonna fry it. Everything is done except for the black-eyed peas. So to speed up the process, I'm going to put them in the pot and cook them on top of the stove. Black-eyed peas to cooking a little bit faster. What time is it? It's 6:15. They've been cooking almost 2 hours. I have to mop my floor. Yep. But anyways, they've been cooking close to 2 hours. But it's taken too long. And I noticed I did add a little bit too much water to those beans. So I have to splash this on my clothes. This skillet here, I'm going to use to cook my cornbread. Ooh. The steam burnt my knuckles. Oh, that was hot. They should take about 30 minutes now. Hopefully. Black eyed peas is cooking much faster on the stove top. So they should be done in about 10 minutes. Plenty of time to cook my cornbread. Cornbread, I'm using a box of Jiffy cornbread, and I am going to fry it in the skillet. So you follow the recipe precisely as it is on the box. Add a little oil to your skillet. It's really easy to make, so if you don't have an oven, you can still enjoy cornbread. I've never tried it, but I'm sure you can cook it in an air fryer as well. I have baked cookies in an air fryer. I haven't cooked cornbread. I've made pies. I've made cakes. I just haven't tried out good cornbread. All right, I've already added the oil to my skillet. So I'm gonna let that heat up before I add the cornbread. I'm not gonna cook all of this. I'm going to freeze it and save it for another meal. Normally when I cook things like this, I try to divide the recipe in half, but I couldn't do it for the cornbread because it calls for 1 egg. How do you divide an egg in half? So I'm just mixing up the whole box of cornbread. I added the salt. I added salt and black pepper off camera. It is done, which I'm happy about because I wanted to have a complete meal. I didn't want to eat my food without the black eyed peas. So note to self, start the black eyed peas 30 minutes before I start cooking everything else. So I made one nice patty. I'm debating if I want to move this camera or not. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. Okay, let me give you guys a close-up of the cornbread. I forgot to charge up my other phone. I film my videos on my phone. I have an old phone, but I forgot to charge it up, and that's the one that I normally use whenever I'm doing 2 different scenes. All right, so I made, I'm gonna show you, but I added too much of this cornbread mix to the skillet that it's turned into one large pancake. It's okay. It's all good. It's gonna taste good. So I wasn't trying to make a pancake, but it is what it is. There's this black eyed pea. Ooh, that was hot. All right. I am going to come back once everything is done and show you my plate. But actually, before I do that, I want to say something. I pray and hope that this year is better than last year. If any of you guys had a good year last year, count your blessings. Count your blessings. I made it, and I'm here. And I just want to speak blessings over each of you for this new year. And I pray that it's better than it was last year. All right, I'm going to come back and let you see my plate. Dinner is served. You can't tell me I didn't put my foot in this meal. Look at that cornbread. Neck bones and rice, cabbage, black eyed peas, and some sweet potatoes. It's time to enjoy my dinner. It is 6:52. I cooked a feast in under, what, 3 hours? It took me a minute. I'm going to have to go back and look at the clock and see what time I started. Maybe 2 hours. I don't know. All right, guys, I'm going to enjoy my meal. I appreciate you tuning in. Many blessings to you. I love you. See you in the next video.